Rob, many congratulations through to the last 16 at the World Darts Championship. Just sum up your emotions after that.
Oh, it's massive for me, massive for my family. You know, I've scrapped for the last 2 years. My first year wasn't the best, but this year I think I've been pretty good since probably the birth of my third child. But as you could see her in the crowd with the pink gear defenders on today, she's 8 months old. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of them things where I think I've done my family and myself proud. And as I said, I'm Rohid. I'm still here.
And you thought you'd retained your PDC tour card after beating Gabriel Clemens. Now it is confirmed. Just describe that feeling.
Well, you know, it's big relief, massive. You know, I know, 97.5%, and all the results went against me. You know, that's tough to take, and obviously that added pressure. But I tried not to, keep that in my mind, and I just tried to keep on the game. Ricky started off so well. The first probably 3 sets, he was, I think I probably maybe lucky to take well, not lucky, but I took my chances. But yeah, I'm just so relieved now.
Ricky's a brilliant player, a brilliant character, but is it sometimes difficult not to get caught up in his pace?
Well, it doesn't really bother me as long as they're not too slow. It doesn't affect. If he wants to play fast, I'm quite happy to follow. You know what I mean? But I'm not a slow player, but I'm not a rapidly quick player. But yeah, I've played very slow players in the last 2 years. I don't want to name names, but there was one from Germany which was a very slow, and it totally disrupted my game. But yeah, but I'm happy.
And up against Callan Rydz now for a place in the quarterfinals. He's been outstanding so far. What are you expecting from that game?
Oh, look, I expect Callan to play the same as he has. There's no pressure on the game for both of us. We're just trying to do the best as we can for, for our families and everything. So, yeah, there's no pressure. Let's just play darts.
And you said on stage with Polly, there's more to come from you. Now you've retained that tour card. Do you feel like you can play with more freedom up there?
Oh, definitely, because look, next year I'm defending hardly any money. I'm defending maybe 19,000. I'm in the third round, the UK Open straight away. You know what I mean? So, that's a it's a couple of grand coming off straight away. But I'm very confident in retaining and going up maybe a few ranks, Thank you,
Rob. Congratulations. Just describe that feeling when Jeffrey de Graaf beat Gary Anderson, because Gary was obviously one of the favourites for the tournament, and that was the kind of result that went against you. What was that feeling like when you saw that?
I was in work. I was smoking a cigarette out the back, out the warehouse, just watching, just going, this has just made my life a lot harder. But I continued on with my work in the night. But yeah, it was just, well, look, it was my own doing from putting me in the situation I was. But now I've got myself out of the situation. I'm relying on no results. And I think that shows how mentally strong I've become, and my game has come on over the years.
In terms of pressure, what game was bigger, that UK Open semi-final or tonight?
Oh, tonight, obviously. Tonight, massively. I played Corey in that semi-final. To be honest with you, I didn't really expect to be in the semi-final. But it'd be nice to make the final, don't get me wrong. But there was no pressure on me again, because obviously it was the first year of my tour, I think, maybe, on that 2018. But now, yeah, I got no pressure now, nothing.
We saw there, again, very animated on stage. A couple of times we saw that I'm still here towards your family. What's it like looking around and obviously having your partner and your daughter there and things like that in those clutch moments?
It's massive for me. I got my 3 children here now, not 2, 3, with the baby, as you can see here with the pink, with the pink ear defenders on. But I'm going to get Gezi to sign them later, just for the sake of it. But yeah, it was so nice. My mother and my sister were there as well, which is even more special, really, because they were there when I got to the semi-final of the UK Open, when it was closed off. But yeah, I've had so much support off family and friends and everything, and it's obviously my wife is up here. She's staying in a different hotel with me with the children. You know what I mean? It's only around the corner, but because she just wants me to concentrate on what I'm doing forefront. But yeah, I'm super chuffed now, and I'm gonna have some food when I get back to the hotel now, mate. Thank you.
Rob, well done on the win. Talked a little bit about the tour card situation, but after being fairly sure that your tour card was safe last time you sat there, how were you able to refocus on the job at hand regarding the tour?
Well, it's as simple as, I got to depend on my own results, no one else's. And that's as simple as, if I play well, I can win games. I didn't play so well against Ricky and I just took my chances, probably in the first 3 or 4 sets. But then I think I sort of come into my own a little bit. I started hitting the 180s at the right time to crucify him. But I haven't got words to put on it, really. I really haven't, and it's been really tough for me since Christmas. Literally 2 days before Christmas, my grandfather died. He was the livestock of the family. He was, really speaking, he was like a dad to me, and I've been really struggling since the 23rd, because I had to tell all the family, the children, everything, which was really hard, but as a family we've stuck together and everything, and I'm sure he was looking down on me, very proud.
And Callan, obviously a really big occasion for yourself and him in that last 16 game. How much will you be able to enjoy that occasion?
I'm going to enjoy every dart of it, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of money riding on it, don't get me wrong, but predominantly I come here to do one thing, and that was retain my tour card. I've done that, now I can enjoy it, and who knows, when I enjoy stuff, I play well, so hopefully, you never know. Thank you.
Well done, Rob, and a
Thank
great
you.
win there. We spoke to a few people this year who said that if they ever got into a position where they earned a lot of money from darts, they might do less hours in their work to try and concentrate on their career. Is that in your thinking now that you've got a career high payday?
Well, I work part-time, I have worked full-time, even on a part-time contract, but you know what? I might as well continue what I'm doing, because it seems to be working. It seems to be benefiting me. When I'm home, it takes my time, I spend a lot of time, obviously, with my wife and my children. And now, obviously, I work a little bit, but, every little bit helps. It doesn't matter. I think I'll keep on doing it because it benefits me, because it takes me away from this side of life. And, why not? Why not just keep on doing it? Because I enjoy it. Sad, but I enjoy it.
We've seen in patches what you can do. We spoke about the UK Open run. We know what you're doing here, but what can we expect from you moving forward this tournament and also into next season?
Well, look, it's taken me a long time to get to this to this version of Rob Owen. I've had a lot of setbacks through the years, probably for the 10 years. When I first won my tour card, I just really wasn't good enough. And but I endured that and learnt my trade in the game. I think you learn a lot more from losing the more you do from winning. But when you start winning becomes a habit, and I'm hoping I've got a little bit of that habit now, the winning habit. But the mentality is very, I'm 40 years old. I'm not a youngster anymore, but I'm very headstrong on everything I do, and definitely, why not? Hey, Peter Wright won the World Championship. How old is he? 45? Oh, 50? Why not?
54, yeah.
Another 10 years? Why not for me?
Brilliant, Rob. Thanks very much. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Rob. So you're effectively first reserve, get late call up to the World Championship, and now you're in the last 16. How did that happen?
You tell me, you were watching it. I was just playing. Oh, well, why not? Well, why not? I think I've been pretty consistent on what I've produced so far. Like I said, it's nowhere near my best, but it's been enough so far. But I'm just so happy to be here and to win. But like I said, but retaining that tour card means the world to me. And no more Q school for a 5th time in January, which is even better.
John Daly won a major golf tournament once as first reserve. Are you daring to dream just yet?
Look, I'm going to be realistic here. I'm going to take each game as it comes. If I can produce the goods when I need to and the right shots at the right time, why not? But just a game at a time for me, really. And I'm just relieved, you know what I mean, to do the business, and well, why not? But I don't know how long this is going to continue, because I think my job might sack me if I have any time off work.
Speaking of which, when do you next expect to be back on the van if you're stuck up here playing darts?
Well, you wouldn't believe it. I was supposed to be in work at 12:30 tomorrow.
Are you? So, presumably the bosses are quite benevolent and will flexible, or are they?
Well, I don't think they've got any choice, really, but no, they will. James is pretty good, so why not? Thank you.